Okie dokie, so in this video I'm going to talk about some of the things I did along the way to present more male and feel more comfortable with myself. So back in the day I used to just like strap with bandages sometimes, like elasticized bandages. They were terrible, you couldn't breathe and they were so sore. So I totally gave up on that. Like, I'm not binding until I have a proper binder. But because I was poor, that didn't happen for a while. And at that time I also started thinking about what name I would like, and initially I went with Ty. My name before was Tash, and I quite liked Ty, but it didn't really have any significance. I just kind of pulled it out of thin air, and so I don't know, it didn't feel as good. So yeah, I came across Ash a little while later. I was initially going to go with Ash, but I knew a few other Ashes, and I didn't want to be another Ash, but I actually ended up going back to it. And it's significant for me. My birth middle name, I was named after my dad, and his middle name is Ashley, and so I thought I'd still keep that connection to my dad. So I chose Ashley for my first name, and James for my middle name, because it's important, or significant in my mother's side of the family. So when I finally get around to changing my name, that's what it's going to be, Ashley James. So that's a little bit about the story behind the name. So the first thing I did was I ordered a binder when I saved up enough money, which is worse than it is for anyone that lives in the US because our exchange rate's terrible. And so I think it was about $40 US or something, so it ended up being like $80 or $100 by the time postage and the conversion rate. So, but anyway, it was from underworks.com, the FTM at Underworks, and it was I think called the Ultimate Chest Binder, and that arrived and it was cool. I liked it. It was comfortable, except for the fact that it had these leg bits in it. And I've got thunder thighs. It's all muscle, I promise. But yeah, it was too tight on my legs, and I had to get like adjusting it because it would bunch up and be really painful. So I actually ended up just cutting it off and making it more like a long singlet. So that's what it looks like now, and I don't really wear it that much. I just like cut it all up and stuff. Yeah, I don't really wear it anymore because once I had that and I decided that I really liked it, I saved up a bunch more money. And I went and I ordered two of the tri-top, also from Underworks, which are these ones, so they're a bit shorter, and they've got an extra layer of compression on the front, so I really like them, because they make you a bit flatter. Like, I just wear them under t-shirts, and I'm quite comfortable with that. I don't really wear them with singlets because you tend to get like a little bit of skin rollover happening under here. But I'm reasonably big chested. I was talking with someone, and I think it'd be a bit in the US it's like a 34D, I think. Over here it's like a 12D. And I still, yeah, it's fine. Like, it really flattens me out, and I'm quite happy with that. I've never had any problems with it being uncomfortable or painful. I did the sizing based on what they recommend on the website, so all my binders are small, and they're fine. I don't have any problem with them. I can wear them quite comfortably all day. I don't wear them at night, but yeah. And I also went ahead and I ordered a packer from goodvibrations.com, I think. It's called the QV Soft Pack. I think they do them in 4 and 5 inch. I got the 5 inch, so it just looks like this. And it's good. I really like it. It's a reasonable colour, and I don't know, reasonable consistency, if that's how you want to put it. Yeah, 5 inches potentially a little big, but I'm quite a big guy anyway. I'm like nearly 6 foot, so it actually looks quite proportionate to the rest of me, which is good. And yeah, so I wear that all the time. And I also went and got an STP from, it's called TravelMate. So I'll try and put all the links to all these places down there again. But yeah, it just looks like this. It's really good and small, and I just put it in my pocket and carry it anywhere, and I'm quite happy to use stalls and men's bathrooms and stuff like that, as long as I don't have to talk. I pass really well until I have to speak. But yeah, so I'm trying to find a way to incorporate that into the packer, and then I could have something I could bust out at, like a dimly lit urinal or something. So that would be the ultimate goal, but it's proving to be a feat in engineering, so keep you posted on how that one goes. I told my parents about it, and I said, this is what I'm thinking about doing, I'm just keeping you informed. And then once I became more comfortable and, I was sure I was definitely going to go through with it, I asked them to start calling me Ash and using the correct pronouns, and I also did that with my close friends, and then I announced it on Facebook. And actually I've had a really positive response. Everyone's been like, that's fantastic, we'll support you 100%, man. And I've actually had a lot of people say, well, we actually thought of you kind of that way anyway, so it's not going to be that much different for us. So that was actually really nice to hear, and kind of validating in terms of, I guess that's how I felt anyway. And so it's nice to know that other people thought of me that way too. So yeah, that's that. In terms of what I'm going to get in the future, I don't know. I'll play it by ear, see what comes along. But yeah, those are the things that I did to help me feel more comfortable, and now I do feel very comfortable. So I'm a happy guy. Cool, alright. Oh, and I forgot to add that I had a haircut a while ago, and I saved the hair, and I cut it up all real fine, and I have fun putting it on my face. Basically just practicing all the different facial hairs that I could have. So through the magic of YouTube and video editing, which I may or may not be able to do, we'll find out, I will show you my chosen style of facial hair and see what you think. And there we have soul patch and chin strap.